This is your daily dose of Pippa going insane. Oscar Curve, thank you. Just like you'll never quit, right? Right? I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Something like really crazy would have to come up for me to be willing to ever leave. Like, I'm talking like much better opportunity. But I know I'm not the kind of person that can do it alone, right? I don't have that steel mind, you know? I would never be able to be my own boss. It takes an immense amount of discipline for that. And also, like, not just that, but like, you'd have to like to be on your own as a VTuber, you have to be willing to like put yourself out there and do a lot. Kick offering $10 gajillion. If Kick gave me like a multi-million-dollar stream deal, I would leave just to do the contract and then come back later. If that was allowed. If that was allowed. Could I really be blamed for that? I don't think I could be blamed for that, right? If Kick was like, do you want to be our official VTuber? Here's $10 million for 5 years or whatever. It's like, all right, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, actually. Yeah. See you later, guys. And then after 5 years, like, hey, I'm back. I brought the milk. I brought the milk. Oh, Raid. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. My name is Pipkin Pippa. I'm trying to get to my high score in Stellosora. It ain't even that bad. I think it's not a bad deal. I don't think that would be a bad deal at all. I would never get offered that kind of deal though either. So, but it would be tempting. Superbowl, thank you. Never trust a woman to be loyal. I am quite loyal. I think I have been extremely loyal to Phace Connect. But if you're offered $10 million for another job, like, would you shill stake gambling? Yeah, I would shill stake gambling. I don't have so much of a moral code as to be like, no, actually, don't give me $10 million. I don't want to advertise gambling. Bro, I'll advertise gambling for $10 million. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, I would do that. You want me to lie to you? $10 million is a crazy amount of money, dude. If people wants to try the strats more and be more coin efficient, I'm sure she can break 31 easily. Wait, what are the strats? What are the coin efficient strats? Chat, she literally did corporate espionage for Phace Connect. Yeah, that time that another company approached me and I wrote down everything they said and then sent it to management and asked management like, oh, like, do you want me to ask any questions? Blah, 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 blah. I would say I'm quite loyal to Phace Connect. I didn't even negotiate with the other company. I wasn't even like, oh yeah, so what can you offer me or whatever. I mean, I did ask like, oh, like, are you going to offer me something? Like, but I would never consider it. I would just tell management what the offer was. A loyal to a fault. I have had that descriptor thrown on me derogatorily. The flip side to that is people get mad like, oh, Pippa, like, why aren't you Pippa? Like, if you're loyal to your company or your friends, like, why aren't you doing this or that? Which can be a little bit stressful. But like, people will, like, something will happen in like the public eye and people will be like, oh, like, why aren't you doing this, or why aren't you reacting like this, or why aren't you doing that? Or like, one of my friends will have an opinion on something and it's like, oh, like, why aren't you backing them up? And it's like, because sometimes we have disagreements on how we should go about things. I'm loyal, but I'm not a sheep. I'm not a sheep. I have ways that I think things should be done, and when like a serious situation arises, like, I'm not just like coming to this conclusion like willy-nilly of like, oh, well, actually, I disagree with you. I think I should do it this way, or I think we should do this or that. But like, I think on it. For the things that actually matter, I do think about them. And it does get, I don't know, it does get, I guess, annoying. It does get annoying when people are like, oh, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? It's like, oh, because like, no, like I'm gonna say it bluntly, right? Like, a lot of the conclusions that like the online mob will come to about how something should be done, like, it's right from their perspective, right? But when you don't have all of the information, and people will be like, oh, but this person gave like all of the information on the situation. And it's like, yeah, they gave all of their information that they have from their side of things, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm working with the same information. That doesn't mean that like what I should do aligns with what they're trying to do. And it doesn't mean that I like that person any less, but how I believe the situation should be handled may differ. And I still want, oh my God, like my end game is a good outcome for everybody. How dare you be an autonomous human with individual thoughts and value. All right. Sometimes people don't even want you as a friend to defend them in public anyways. I know I don't like it. I know some people that definitely do like it. And pretty often I will offer like, hey, do you want me to do something? Like, do you want me to like throw my weight behind you somehow? But the problem with doing that is it does bring more often than not like more attention to a situation and escalates the stakes. So like 9 content creators out of 10, if they're involved in drama that's not manufactured, like they don't want that. They don't want more heat on a situation. That's not to say all of them, but again, like I would say a majority, at least the people I interact with. It's a nice sentiment, but it would blast it. More people talking means more eyes, means more problems. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you should do nothing. That is like always my motto. That is always my motto. I feel like whenever a situation arises, it is always better to just do nothing. And then you can circle back later. You can always circle back later. There is almost nothing in this world that needs an immediate response. You can always, 99 times out of 100, you can circle back. Yeah, you can let it cool down and you can circle back and you can deal with it from there. Like the why. Wow. Internet mob will get bored quickly. Yeah. Someone breaking into my house. Well, if somebody breaks into your house, probably deal with that now. Probably deal with that now. Me at work with 154 unread emails. Also, people shooting their mouth are just big talkers that wouldn't do what they say if they were in your position. So true. God, Vash, if only you knew. If only you knew. If only there were things that I could say right now. But I was mad as thank you. Yep, exactly. Bro, the type of person that pisses me off, not the most in this world, but pretty damn close. In this industry, maybe. Are these people that LARP as like managers or like managers, like PR people, quote unquote, like, or just authorities in general on a specific subject, and I just hate listening to them speak. I hate listening to them speak. They're always on Twitter. There's some that will stream, but like, oh my god, it's so insidious. The ones that stream that will like throw people, they like, just to be blunt, like they throw people under the bus in order to seem like more of an authority, and you're just sitting there like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? The farm content. Yeah, they're farming content. They're trying to farm viewers. They'll make like a post. They'll be like, I'm gonna talk about the blank situation, and then they'll go live, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be so real. I don't think you have anything of value to say if you're coming up with stuff off the cuff. I'm gonna be so real. If you go live to talk about a situation and you're not reading off of a script, I don't think you have anything of value to say. Because you haven't had time to articulate your thoughts. I think you might have a reaction to it, but you don't really have anything to say. Man, Melodie, thank you. Pippa calling out the drama tubers. I give a hot take. I don't even think it's all drama tubers. I think I'm gonna say, surprisingly, at least in the VTuber sphere, a lot of the quote unquote drama tubers are actually very fair and chill. I think they do farm the initial impression, but it's not the drama tubers that are the most insidious. It's the people that leverage themselves as some sort of authority on any given situation that are coming out and they're being like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm not talking about the people that are like speaking out about a situation they've personally been in, but instead the like these hanger-ons. These hanger-ons are not involved in the situation, but they've got something to say about it. Like, get out of here. Who are you? I'm a VTuber consultant. Fuck